Hello, everybody. Hi. We are live. Yay. I hope you guys like my new intro. I have a new outro as well. If you follow me on Twitter, you've seen the outro. But Mara is not here this week. She had some commitments that she needed to do. So I found an amazing replacement. Y'all have probably seen this person has like legs for days. They're always showing them off. The most beautiful hair I've ever seen. I mean, just gorgeous. You're just gonna love this replacement. Yeah, let's bring him on. What's up, Jay?
Who's that person you were talking about?
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, not really, but thank you. That was quite the intro.
Yeah.
I still like the other one. Boom, boom, dun, 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 dun. That was great.
So catchy. So catchy.
I love it. Love it.
Yeah.
What's up, chat? What's up, everybody?
Hi. Hello. All right. When do we begin? Bobby is here. Hominis Noctua. Of course, Lethal. Rims are gay. Russian bot General Mosley. Hello. CJ is responsible for the thumbnails that you are seeing for our streams. Thank you very much. We didn't expect that. We actually used...
CJ does thumbnails?
I think so. I think he's
I
the
gotta
king.
talk to him.
He's the king of thumbnails.
I don't know him that well, but I gotta figure it out.
We did not expect that. That was a nice surprise given to me and Mara by Lethal. Because we always use the same thumbnail each week, and now we have different ones, so thank you. That was a really nice gift. That was very thoughtful of Lethal. Trey is here, and also CJ, he does really good work on thumbnails as well. Trey is here. What's up, Trey? That's Jay's favorite person in the chat.
I love Trey, man.
Yeah.
I love Trey.
TD is here. Hey, chat. Hey, Steph. Just saw your Insta stories, and damn, you can party real hard. Proud of you.
Oh, yeah. She tagged me in one, like, I saw, like, at 4 a.m. I'm like, they're singing my song.
They were singing his song.
The thong song.
Yeah, the thong song. It wasn't quite as exciting as the way, or not exciting, love the way Jay sings it. Nice and slow.
Yeah, I do it slow.
It was fun. Yeah. It was fun watching. Beautiful Stephanie. What's up, Jeremy5 Russia? Thanks for being here. Chris is here. Here. Thank you, Chris, for being here. He's always here. I love having Chris here. Lethal sends a $2 super chat. Thank you, Lethal.
And you put a finger in it.
Thank
and then
you.
he goes on and says, talking to Jay. Not only one, Lethal, but two.
Oh, no. Sheepsidian, oi, what's up? Namens is here. He is a member. He's using my emotes, my hello emotes. Thank you for using those, Namens.
Namens don't know about 4K Justice League. What a name.
Q-Ball is here. Chris loves the intro. I really love my intro.
Is that your computer making that noise?
Mine?
Oh
my God. I can't even hear it because my new headphones are noise canceling. I couldn't even hear that. Thank you. I forgot to turn my ringer off.
I was like, thought it was me for a second. I'm like,
no, it was my phone. Geek Blend, hello, Steph. What's up? He has a stream. Him and Tim, the new high ground, goes on after this stream. Alex, hello. How's my day been? My day's been pretty good. I've been a little tired, but other than that,
I wonder why.
It's been okay. John is here. Hello, John. Lethal sends another super chat. Does my jumper say no? It does. Look at. That's why he thought that. Oh my God. No, it says the nap queen. I am the nap queen.
Oh,
my God, Lethal. Thank you for the super chat, though.
It's a whole new world over on Instagram for all of us. Me and Lethal, all of us. Instagram's a whole new world.
Sir Cummingsworth III, the meme king. Yes. I'm tired. Ain't got a lot of time to stay tonight, but he has to make a Mother's Day prep for tomorrow. Nice. Thank you very much, mean Twitter lady. Hey, I'm mean. Twitter.
Mean?
Yeah, mean Twitter. He calls me mean Twitter lady. Steph knows humor. I'm really glad that you like that intro, you guys. It was so much fun putting that together. Cowman plays in the house. Yeah. He is here. Thanks so much for hanging out today. Mo is here. Hey there, how's it going? It's going pretty good. Look at the shirt he's wearing. Look at that. Welcome to the Rebellion shirt. He looks awesome in it. Yeah.
I put that out on Instagram. He's tagged me in it. Pretty cool. Cool stuff.
Oh, Jay is prettier than Mara. Well, Mara.
No, I don't think so.
Mara normally wears bikini tops on the stream. Jay?
I know. I don't have any bikini tops.
Well, that's disappointing. Sheepsidian with a $5 super chat. The outro is great. The at the end, it always gets me. Oh man, that was funny. Tim is here. Tim brought tacos. Tim always brings tacos. I want some tacos, actually. I really do. Mike Hill is here. Hello, Mike. Soul Extraction. Greetings, folk. Hello. Hello. Chuck Finley. Okay, Jay, put on the bikini and let's see the boobs. See, they want it now. They want that bikini top now. You know what he did have earlier, though? He had his shirt on inside out.
I did. I was in a rush. I put the shirt on. I'm like, why is it all black?
Riff Magus is here. What's up? Single songwriter. Hello, Steph and Jay. Seen you streaming earlier.
Thank you.
French ABC is here. Bonjour, French ABC. He says, bonjour, Steph and Jay. Hello.
French ABC?
Yes. ABC is from France. He's French.
What?
The coconut. Hi, coconut. Says hi, people. Kaylee is here. What is up, Kaylee? And John Parson. Wow. 2 of my favorite YouTubers for $5.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank
you so much. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Let's see. I didn't get everyone. Single songwriter. Not actually here, but I play one on TV. Silver Smurfer is here. Hey, B. Carswell, drunk, is a handsome man. Yes, can confirm. Everyone can confirm. Lethal for $2.
Oh my gosh.
Queef merch when? Yeah, never. Stop it, Lethal. TD, Steph's the turtle queen. Yes, I freaking love turtles. I really want to own a tortoise one day. I really do.
Really?
I do. I want to own a tortoise. I think
they don't smell too creatures. Good. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. Smell.
Movie Metal Rock McDonald. Yo, Steph, what is up? Chuck Finley is
here.
I'm here
too.
Hello. Christopher with $5. Drawing idea. Steph is Sleeping Beauty. And Lethal as the prince with my emote.
Sure.
I don't know. I think that I don't know about that. Not sure. B. Carwell asked, but thank you for the $5. I think Lethal would we should do it the other way around and have me just punch Lethal out, and that's why he's sleeping. That would be the best idea.
Little twist.
Yeah, thank you so much for the $5. B. Carswell asked, Gina didn't leave any bikini tops there, Jay?
Where? Leave them where? No, she didn't.
With you. Michael Martin is here. Good day, mate.
She don't wear bikini tops.
Hello, Kaylee. Oh. Doesn't wear bikini tops. Right. Orange Hat Review is here. Hail.
Hey, Orange Hat.
Welcome, everybody. And I think I got everybody. Oh my god, get a turtle and name him Genbu. That's cute.
Name him what?
Genbu.
Gembi?
Genbu.
Gembi the turtle?
Genbu.
Jay's doing a Tom from Midnight's Edge performance. The guy's been streaming. Yeah, Saturdays, yeah.
A man among men.
Yeah, but don't compare me to Tom.
Look at his face.
It's all good, Tom.
Raging Rhino. Hey, Steph. What is up, Raging Rhino? Look at... Oh, wrong one. Look at this. Here we go. Hashtag Black Superman will flop. Well, it's interesting that you bring that up, Slash and Bird Theory.
Rhino,
that is what we are going to talk about. So one of the topics that we are going to talk about today. Let's just get right into it. Let me share my screen.
I can't get that song out of my head. Boom, doom, 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 doom. And I just see that little dog. He's like walking. So funny.
All right, we are on the Geeks and Gamers website because Lyndon has been kicking out these articles like crazy. He's doing such a good job over there. And so I wanted to highlight that. And let's bring up a Lyndon article tonight and talk about Black Superman. This article is really, really good. I read it this morning on the full Aussie stream. Oh. Naymans! What is up, Naymans? Thanks for hanging out, Naymans. Wave. I have to wave at Naymans. Christopher for $5. Yeah, Jay. Ginbu is one of the legendary beasts in Chinese mythology that resemble a turtle. So cute. And it's just...
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're right.
It just sounds adorable, too. Thank you so much for the $5. Let me give you, let's give you a little Harley.
Oh, come on, Puddin'. Don't you want to rev up your Harley? Vroom, vroom.
Puddin'.
Come on, Puddin'.
Guys, find a girl that'll call you Puddin'.
Hi, Keely. And Chief is here. Board Porg, where is Mara? Mara had something to do tonight, so she couldn't be here. So I found an equally hot replacement right there.
Not even close, but...
Cowman for $5. Steph, when I saw your intro on Twitter, all I wanted to do is watch Beetlejuice the whole time. Yes! Like I said, a great song choice. Yes! Shake, 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 shake your body.
Oh, man, yeah. That's right.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Cowman. Let's give you another Harley.
Want to try some of my pie?
Harley.
I'm sure you'll want seconds.
Ooh.
Aww.
My wife calls me Puddin'. That's adorable. That's so adorable. Thank you. Thank you very much. I like them too. I like the color. I really like the color of them.
I have glasses too.
Put them on. Ooh. Nice.
Warner Brothers and DC are tone deaf.
Yes, they are.
Is that because they're making Superman that's Kal-El? So it's going to be Clark Kent, basically.
Yeah, there was a Hollywood Reporter article that poses the issue of who will be the new Black Superman and its director of color, because of course we can't have a white man directing a black man. That is tone deaf, according to the Hollywood Reporter article.
What the heck is going on?
Yes, the Hollywood Reporter said a source told them the idea of having a producer J.J. Abrams consider to direct would be tone deaf. So J.J. Abrams is only going to be producing this new Superman movie, because we can't have a white man directing a black man in Hollywood. That's considered tone deaf now, which is pretty ridiculous.
More segregation? That's what we want?
Yep. Yeah.
We're not looking at each other like humans?
Nope. All that matters is your gender, your race, and your sexuality. That's it. So when it comes to being tone deaf, Warner has buried its head in the sand for years while flat out ignoring DC fans who projected the hashtag release the Snyder Cut. Controversy surrounded Ray Fisher's claims of racism during Justice League reshoots, the trailer and movie itself being released early, and the lack of marketing for Zack Snyder's Justice League. So they supported 100% this man, Joss Whedon, who, confirmed by Gal Gadot today, threatened her career if she didn't roll along with whatever he had planned for her Wonder Woman character, which is
just
crazy. Wrong. It's just wrong in every way. He's a scumbag. And the more people are the more people confirm all of these claims that were made by Ray Fisher, the more, we start to believe him. Everybody had problems with Joss Whedon on that set, but Warner Brothers backed this creep of a guy.
You would think, like, if all these actors were like, hey, we can't work with this dude. Like, can you fix it? I wonder if that, like, you just wonder if, like, stuff... I mean, the only movie I could think of where they got rid of a director was Solo. I wonder if that was in this, but there was no claims of abuse from that first director. But that's crazy.
Yeah.
How you threaten Gal Gadot? She literally could have she could have destroyed this man with a tweet because she has such a big fan base. So could Henry Cavill, I believe.
Oh yeah, a lot of them can. But, he's threatening.
Well, Ray is kind of not as big as Gal Gadot, right? Like, so his was kind of like...
This was his big movie role. This was his introduction. This was supposed to be his big break. And what happened to him, with their... It's so funny because they're the biggest contradiction ever. Tone deaf. They're using tone deaf because we can't have, J.J. Abrams direct a black man who is going to be playing Kal-El, not even an original character, but we'll get back to that later. That's tone deaf, but completely cutting most of Ray Fisher's scenes. He's a huge part of Zack Snyder's Justice League, and they completely just cut that out of the movie and reduced his character to just a black stereotype who says, just ridiculous things like booyah.
When I saw Zack's Justice League, the cyborg parts were the best. Like, I love that. What they added, all that backstory. I was like, man, this made the movie 100 times better. It was awesome.
And not only that, but, once Ray Fisher just continued to speak out and speak out and speak out against Warner Brothers and calling these people out and trying to hold them accountable. What did they do to this black man? What did they do to this man? They cut him from the Flash movie. But please, let's not try to be tone deaf here at Warner Brothers. Not only that, but they cut the new what is his name? Jon Stewart, thank you. They cut the Green Lantern scene as well, who's also a black man. The actor that they got just looks, what is his name? I can't remember his name. Chat, help me with the name.
I don't know.
I can't remember his name. Dang it.
That's crazy.
But who's also a black guy. They made Zack cut his scene from the very end of the movie. Because when Martian Manhunter comes to see Bruce Wayne at the end of the movie, that wasn't supposed to be Martian Manhunter. That was supposed to be Jon Stewart, Green Lantern. And Wayne T. Carr, thank you. Wayne T. Carr. Thank you, Trey. They completely cut him out of the movie. They made Zack Snyder rip his part out of the movie. I think Wayne T. Carr, he was on the Four Nerds stream a while ago. They did an interview with him, and they asked him, like, well, have you seen yourself? Have you seen yourself in the suit? Have you seen any of that edit? And he said, yeah, he's seen it. He's seen what it looks like. And release the Green Lantern scene was trending on Twitter. There's such a huge fan base for Zack Snyder's
his universe,
continue the Snyderverse, just to continue with that Snyderverse. But
imagine
Warner Brothers
being an
are
actor,
just not going to do that.
And you get cut, and you were going to be Green Lantern, and now you're in it. Now your only hope is showing up on small YouTube channels talking about your experience, knowing that you probably were going to have a huge role in a universe that was being built by one person, kind of like the imagine exactly. Darkseid was awesome in the film.
Imagine
and I'm not even a DC
out
person.
Darkseid, God.
And you're just kind of like, what? Why would they do that? They didn't do that to Marvel. Like, they let Marvel do their universe, their 10-year universe. Now, the people that did that 10-year are not there, so who knows what's next for Marvel.
Oh, man. What?
Gonna
well,
be a
we'll talk about what's next with
Yeah.
Marvel because Disney seems to be going in a crazy fucking direction. God.
I know. I don't understand. So sad.
The first cinematic Dark Side. The first cinematic Dark
That's
Side, and they
right.
completely cut it out, and it was amazing. It was so freaking amazing. The
It was
movie was
cool.
amazing, and people want to see it continue. Even, you know, it doesn't even have to be helmed by Zack Snyder. People just want to see these characters on screen, and just continue with what we started with.
That's what I'm saying. Like, after his Justice League, now you're like, what happens next? What happens with Darkseid? What happens with these characters?
Yeah.
How do we get to the epic conclusion? You know? But now, when you discovered Henry Cavill, like, unfollowed them, I was like, that's it. It's over.
Yeah.
He's done. He don't need it in his life.
I know. Some people have said that, like, oh, well, he was never following them in the first place.
I don't know about that.
But I know that WB Pictures, I believe it's WB Pictures, is the Instagram that follows all of the actors that are under their helm, you know? That's where they follow all their actors. So the fact that they're not following him anymore, it's just kind of like, well, it's just so shitty.
Weird.
It's just so incredibly shitty.
Well, what were they gonna do? They brought in Josh Whedon to finish the Justice League. Then is that why they like screwed up the movie and ended it the way they did? Because they know, like, we're not gonna invest in these characters and actors anymore.
WB likes to, like, they shit their pants and they make, like, some horrible decision based on the fan reaction to their movies, and the fan reaction to their movies just makes them make really, really bad decisions, because that movie was not received well. It was not received well at all.
No, it was stupid.
Yeah, it was so bad, and he reshot.
I'm a fan
the
of
bulk
truth.
the movie.
Maybe a little justice. I was like, who says that? I remember I watched that. I did watch that in the theater, and the worst part was they made Superman look so dumb. Like, do you bleed? I was like,
Yeah,
what is that? But then you watch the Zack one. I watched it with my brother too, and we were like, let's compare. You know, maybe it's better, maybe it's worse. And I'm like, holy crap, man! Like, Superman's entrance at the end, everything was so much better. They took that line out. There was some more fighting scenes when he was fighting Wonder Woman and all that, which was awesome. Like, and you just sit there and go, why did they take that out? Like, it makes the movie, even those little things made the movie so much better. It's just, why would they do that?
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's why they were so hell-bent on not releasing the Snyder Cut, making people think that it doesn't exist, making the fans out to be villains who bully everybody, who bully Warner Brothers, as if you could bully, like, a huge fucking company.
Exactly.
Making the fans out to be, you know, oh, there's these toxic sect of a fan base who raise money for suicide prevention and awareness. They're just so incredibly toxic. They want their movie released. They want the director to have a little bit of justice. It's just so fucking stupid. The mindset behind the anti-Snyder Cut movement. And they didn't want it released because they knew that it was so much better than what they gave us, than what they reshot and put in theaters. This rush job, this hack job. It was just so bad. And they didn't want to look stupid. And that's what Zack Snyder's Justice League made them look. It made them look stupid, as if
now,
we watch this movie and think, why the hell would they not want to release this movie?
She
Why?
was uncomfortable when the Flash, like, fell on top of her and, like, touched her chest. Wasn't that one of the scenes where she was kind of like,
she didn't want to do that.
Not that she personally, but it made like, she didn't want to do that to Wonder Woman, right? Yeah. That's what was going on. She was like, this is not good. Like, sexual jokes. Like, she's a, you know, she's a character to children. Yeah.
And her personally, she didn't want to do that. That's actually a stunt double. She refused to do the scene.
Oh, I had no idea that was it. I noticed that it wasn't in Zack, because we were waiting to see. It wasn't in Zack's movie.
Oh, no, of course not. He respects the characters.
Yeah,
and that's why when he lands on her, she's facing away from the camera, because that's not actually her.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Pastor G, thank you so much. He sends a $5 super chat, just stopping by to give you a well-deserved super chat.
What a guy.
You and Jay are what the entertainment culture needs but doesn't deserve. God bless you.
Oh, thank you, man.
Thank you
Appreciate
so
that.
much, Pastor G. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Nice avatar too.
I know. Still getting super chats is a little new to me.
At least you read yours. I'm still working on that.
WB just keeps embarrassing themselves, and that's why they didn't want to release the Snyder Cut, because it would have made them look dumb, and that's exactly what it did. So many people who weren't a part of the movement, who had no idea about Zack Snyder's Justice League, watched the movie, and they were just like, holy shit, let's do it. Let's restore the Snyderverse. So many people loved that movie.
Oh yeah,
So-
of course.
So it's just unbelievable that they're going to continue
Well,
in this route. And it's
can I ask you this?
Yeah.
If Zack had kept his universe, would we have gotten Wonder Woman 84, or would that have been different?
Oh, that probably, I have no idea.
Oh,
That was
okay.
done without Zack Snyder.
Yeah, obviously.
That was just
kinda
like, let me just throw in this movie here. That's why it doesn't make any sense. That movie is horrible.
yeah, it's weird. You're just kind of like,
that movie is how that movie is an example of how to ruin a character, because they ruined Wonder Woman. I know that a lot of
course.
people I know that a lot of people like that movie, and they're like, "Oh, you have to just watch it. It's like Linda Carter's Wonder Woman."
huh? I didn't see that.
Except it's not. A lot of people are like, "Oh, it's Golden Age Wonder Woman." Except it's not.
Golden Age?
I feel like in that movie, Wonder
Can we
Woman
get
is
Gal Gadot Wonder Woman? Like, that's...
Yeah, I feel like in that movie, Wonder Woman is kind of selfish in that movie. You know, she takes this man, because Steve Rogers is in his body.
Yeah.
She takes this man on all of these crazy quests along with her, puts him in danger, doesn't have a single care about whether or not this man has family, whether or not this man has people looking for him. In the end of the movie, it's shown as like this great big sacrifice that she has to lose Steve Trevor all over again, when in fact she should have been like, holy crap, what did I do? This man, you're in someone else's body.
Yeah, what if that guy was like married with kids or something?
This is wrong.
What about what was the girl villain? What was her name? I can't even know the name. Yeah, that was
garbage.
odd. Showed up for a minute and then just loses, and then that's that. Yeah, I love the first Wonder Woman. I still watch it today. If it's on TV or something, it's awesome.
Mm-hmm. It's such a good movie.
I actually like Aquaman too, for what it's worth.
I like
I do.
Aquaman. Yeah, I don't mind Aquaman. I liked it. I like Aquaman.
It's got its funky parts, but
the
it's
story
not...
is really chunky. The story is really all over the place. But the reimagining of Aquaman in Jason Momoa is like perfect. I love it. Sheep Sidian for $5. Got a dip early. I got videos and drawings to work on.
Oh, nice.
But here's a parting gift to two of the most beautiful smiles on the internet. Later, friendos.
Wow,
Thank you.
I need to do this show more often. I'm getting a lot of compliments.
Thank you so much, Sheep City. I really do appreciate that super chat. Thank you.
Very happy.
Yeah, so now, we're continuing down that direction, and not only are we doing that, but we're completely disrespecting the actors that came before, because it looks like they announced this casting of, we're looking for a new Superman and a new Superman a director to direct this movie on Henry Cavill's birthday. That was just completely disrespectful, because he is, as we all know, the current Superman, and people just love Cavill. Like he has such a huge fan base with his work, because not just because they love him as Superman and on The Witcher, but because he's really respectful of the fans. There's a clip out there a reporter is just baiting him, and
about
he's
toxic
asking
fans?
about toxic fans.
Yeah,
and
he's like,
he
nah,
says it like
passionate.
3 times. You know, there's all these toxic fans, and what do you think about the toxic fan? Because they're just out there, and they're just so toxic. Like, he says it over and over. And Henry Cavill is just like, I don't call them toxic. I just think that they're passionate. You know, so he goes out there and he's just, because he's a fan himself. He's a nerd himself, you know. He almost missed his Superman audition because he was playing a video game and he didn't want to get off of it. Like, he knows how fans are because he was a fan himself. And just having one of their actors who is probably also the least outspoken about Zack Snyder's Justice League. He was the last one. He was the last one to come out in, like, I don't want to say in support of Zack Snyder's Justice League, because he does support Zack Snyder. But it was at a time in his career when, like, they didn't know whether or not he was going to keep the role as Superman. And that's why, like, in the Shazam movie, you don't see his head. It's just an actor, just a random stand-in actor. Because he wasn't sure whether or not he's going to keep the role as Superman. We didn't know where they were going.
Why would you not want
director
Ben Affleck
in whatever direction?
Henry Cavill
and so he just kind of stayed silent about it because they were kind of forcing him to stay silent about it. And we didn't really kind of see too much of Henry Cavill support until it actually got announced, and he was on stream with Zack Snyder when they announced Zack Snyder's Justice League. So, I mean, to do this to this guy who's like one of the nicest guys, his videos on Instagram are like so incredibly wholesome. They announced this on his birthday. Like, that's just a completely disrespect to this actor.
I don't like Henry Cavill because he ex-boyfriend and all, you know, all that. I don't want to get into it.
And it's a huge deal because he doesn't. I'm just going to skip over that. Let's just skip over. I'm just going to skip
That's
over.
What the people
look.
came here to hear.
Josh Anderson is here. Hey, Steph and Jay. Hey, chat. What is up?
Who's Josh Anderson? Hey.
Total dick move from WB. 100%.
Josh. Oh, you got a new member, too.
I did. Yeah. Kenny Jones becomes a YouTube member. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I know stuff about Henry. I know the inside scoop.
Uh-oh. Thank you for becoming a member. Let's do,
He didn't really build
let's
those
give you some Star Wars. My favorite movie. My favorite Star Wars movie.
Yeah, mine too.
Love it. Mike Hill for $5. You said Steve Rogers. That's Captain America. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Make more mistakes. They'll bring more money.
Sorry. Thank you for correcting me, and thank you for the $5 super chat. Oh my God, Lethal for $2. Where's my fucking Charles emoji?
Charles?
Yes, I'm making a Charles emoji for Lethal for his channel members. I want to do Charles making like a mad face and just flipping off the chat. That's my idea. Thank you, Lethal, for the $2 super chat. I really appreciate it. So yeah, they did this on his birthday. They put out this new article that knowing that Henry Cavill still wants to play Superman because he's been very outspoken about that.
He does, actually.
Yeah, he wants to continue playing.
Not that I know
Superman.
that, but
and this. Hold on, wait.
Do you know the guy who's playing Dick Grayson in Gotham Knights just started following me and talking to me on Twitter? Christopher Sean.
I don't know.
He was also in Star Wars Resistance, which nobody watched, but he was also in Days of Our Lives. He was also in Marvel's Avengers video game. He's
a voice actor?
Yeah, he was also in Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, that's cool.
I just thought I'd like to throw that out.
Nice.
All right, I'm done.
Congratulations on that.
Yeah, what should I say
follow.
to him? It's weird.
But this is I don't know.
Girlfriend is
say
freaking
hi.
hot. Anyway.
Say hi.
Hi. Me?
Say hi. My name is Joey. That's what you should say.
Who said that?
That's what you should say to him.
Joe.
But this is also just this whole search for a black Superman. The fact that they're not just having a black Superman. Let me go ahead and stop sharing that. Good article by Lyndon. You guys go check it out.
Yeah, nice job.
But I just think that that's disrespectful to Henry Cavill. And not only that, but I mean, the fact that they're making the fact that it was announced that the new black Superman is going to be not Calvin Ellis from Another Earth. No, it can't be that character. Yeah, I know, I saw that. Put it down.
People made me show it. He said, please show this on stream.
God.
I did it, and I'm done. Sorry.
Not Val Zod, because that would be an original character too. And the writers over at Warner Brothers, they can't take the time to create new stories for black actors. No, we have to let's just take and recycle some of the characters that have already come out, because maybe that'll fix it. Maybe that'll fix what they think is wrong with the universe. And the fact that, like, God, Lethal, I swear to God, he's laughing. Look at him. Oh,
he saw it.
Ryan says you can ask him why he's tweeting about trans rights and stop Asian hate, because he's a massive SJW.
Oh.
I don't even know who that is. Yay! Look, he's put. Thank you, Chris, for using my emojis.
Yeah, but his girlfriend is whoa.
I don't know. I just think that that's ridiculous. It's so freaking ridiculous. Warner Brothers has a chance to use the Flash movie and expand the universe, and they're just making it even smaller by recreating an already existing character and just making that character black. It's just ridiculous. It's so freaking ridiculous. It's like, hey, we're done using this character. We've had our white versions of this character. We're done using it. Here, give it to a black person now. Let's just have a black person play this character. That's just, it's disrespectful to to whatever actor actually gets this job, because they could have had Calvin Ellis, they could have had Val Zod, but no, they're not going to do that. They're not going to create an original character for a black man. They're just going to give him Clark Kent and see where they can see.
It's very odd.
What people do for that.
So is he gonna like work at the? It's gonna be a reporter. Basically, they're just gonna. Is he gonna show an origin story? I
have no idea. But what I think is going to happen is they're going to race swap Superman, but they're going to keep Lex Luthor white, because it's going to be.
What about Lois Lane? Are they going to switch
versus a white man?
That one up, or keep that? And then if it doesn't do well in the box office, they'll have Scott Mendelson from Forbes go, the reason why Black Superman failed is because we have a racist problem in America that needs to be addressed.
Exactly.
No, we don't want to see dumb movies. That's why we don't. We don't want to see dumb movies.
Sloppy seconds.
Is Ryan sad
it's
that
like sloppy
didn't
seconds. It's basically a hand-me-down. It's just ridiculous.
It's pretty bad.
B. Carswell Clark is a very common black name. Yeah. Daniel with a $7.99 super chat. Thank you, Daniel. He says, I seen the rocket. You saw the Chinese rocket? Oh my gosh. I'm so happy that you didn't get any debris and that you're okay. But he was talking about the rocket, the Chinese rocket it probably, we all figured it was going to hit Florida. Yeah, Ian Levinson, WB rejected all of the black people Snyder cast, and they think they can fix it with this shit. Exactly. People just need to know, this is an obvious pander. This is an obvious way to be like, look, see, yeah, sure, we like rejected these black characters, but look, see, we don't have a racist problem here at WB. We're going to have a black Superman. People need to just see through that. And the best way to just be like, fuck you, Warner Brothers. Just don't go watch it. Don't support it. because it's an obvious pander. Secondhand Superman, that's exactly what this is. It's exactly what this is. And it's sad that, like, Warner Brothers doesn't see that. They think that, like, it's so tone deaf. We shouldn't have a white director directing a black man. Because that's just tone deaf. No, this is tone deaf. This is tone deaf. You could have an original character be cast in the role of Superman, you can have a black man be cast as, like, Calvin Ellis. It's something we haven't seen. Val Zod, that's something we haven't seen. We can use these characters, and we can use the Flash woman to build the world. No, instead we're just going to give this new black actor, Clark Kent. We know we've seen a bunch of white people play this role, but that's okay. We can see a black man play it now. We're done using him. I guess this didn't work out. We're just going to try it this way. Yeah, let's just do that. It's ridiculous.
Just, like, that's the same argument. Yeah, we have been screaming. It's like we don't have any creativity, but what we could do is do the switcheroo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
which makes no sense. Now the problem is now that I'm seeing is that because streaming service, then we're not going to get exact numbers from, like, movie theaters and profits and all that if it goes straight to the streaming service, because now if they have enough streaming service monthly, they can afford to make horrible decisions and bad movies, as long as people keep, as long as they keep making their quota every month or whatever they need to make. So that's gonna be weird. That's gonna be weird, and then it's gonna mess up all the timeline's gonna get all screwed up. Like, that'll come out, it won't do so well, then they'll go back and go, I think we've got Superman fatigue. Like, maybe we'll chill on Superman stuff for a while. Let's focus on some other DC characters that you've never heard of and just make stupid stories. We'll do that. Since you have Superman fatigue. Right? Is that how that works?
We wouldn't get Superman fatigue if, they just kept Henry Cavill in the role. He loves playing that character. Common Sense America for $5. Thank you so much. It's a catch-22. If it succeeds, it's because of race. And if it fails, it's because of race. Either way, race is the reason for it. That's basically their whole shtick. Like, with Birds of Prey, if it succeeds, it's because of women power. And droves of women went out to see this movie. If it fails, it's because of misogyny. And it's because the men didn't go and see it. So it's basically what they've been doing for a while. Yeah, that's with their last few movies, at least. It's basically what they've been doing. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Let's get some Batfleck abs going.
I thought I could do that once. I can't.
I thought I could do that once. That just sounded funny.
It's a lot of weight. Like, when I realized how much weight he has on there, like, that's a lot of weight.
Bad writing is their standard, and they don't care.
They don't understand what bad writing. That's why
I think that it would be just something for people to be proud of. To have, like, this new character to come in and be like, hey, we're going to have Val Zod. We're finally going to show you Val Zod. I think that would be exciting. It would be something exciting to see. I mean, look how many people were excited about the Flash. Oh my God. Green Lantern. Just the idea of him being in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Just the idea of him being featured in there. People were so freaking excited because it's a character that we haven't seen yet. People would be so freaking excited for it. It would give the movie even more momentum with all of this anticipation. And they decide, nah, let's not do that. That's too much work. Let's just do something else. Let's just do something that we've done before. It's just way too much work to, like, have our writers figure out who Val Zod is or who Cal. It's just too much. Way too much work. But do
you see who they're like pandering to? Like, look, hold on a second. Can you? Are you able to share my screen?
Yeah.
When I
name it. So an edit of that clip with Ryan's face on Backflick when I don't know. That would be a nice edit. I'm sure Ryan would appreciate that kind of an edit.
So hold on, there we go. These are the
Mike Hill for $5. Thank you. Has Marvel been getting backlash with Anthony Mackie playing Captain America?
I don't think so.
No, but that's
Actually, I like Anthony Mackie as a person. That's just me. But some of the dialogue I guess they're making him read is pretty cringy. I didn't watch Winter Soldier. I don't have Disney Plus, so I don't have access to it. If I need to watch it, I was gonna go watch it at my brother's house. But everyone's telling me you ain't missed nothing. So if I ain't missed nothing, I don't need to watch nothing. I don't need to waste my time. I'm about making money and building dreams.
And also, that's like
ain't
that
about
was,
wasting my time on bad TV.
But I don't think they're getting backlash with Anthony Mackie playing Captain America. They're getting backlash with like Falcon and the Winter Story. Oh my God, Winter Soldier.
Yeah, like the show.
The show itself and like the direction the show is taking and the undertones of the show. That's where their backlash is going.
Did you see?
They're not getting any hate in regards to Anthony Mackie playing Captain America because that's like the natural progression of that character in the comics. Like he was Captain America in the comics.
Anthony Mackie.
So it's not like that's out of his character. He was always going to become the next Captain America. He was even featured in Endgame as well.
Right.
So like that is not a big deal. It's the undertones that the show is taking.
Listen, Anthony Mackie.
Thank you for the $5 super chat.
Will always be Clarence from 8 Mile to me, and when Eminem destroyed him in a rap battle.
Oh my God, that's Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, and then Anthony Mackie did this whole
Papa Doc.
Yeah, he did this whole thing about Star Wars and how much he loved Boba Fett, and it was so beautiful. Like he was just like a little kid. Like he got a Boba Fett motorcycle helmet, and he was like all in tears and everything. It was just so, it was so cool. How he liked how much the original trilogy meant to him, and he talked about all that stuff. I was like, that is. As an actor, like I said, like I haven't really seen him come out with. He might have, I don't know, like with that weird stuff that actors do. But can you share my screen?
Yeah.
This is what these people see. Like this woman right here, Cherie. She says, "Frankly, I'm ready for all superheroes to be played by black actors." There she is. And but these are the same people that are like constantly comment. This is hilarious, by the way. So, but yeah, it's like
I honestly feel like Twitter is just a competition of who can be seen as the most woke, because that comment right there is just like really
terrible.
Cringe. It's terrible. It's like,
but
let's just
that's
cut
not
out
the
this
only
whole
one. There's a
race
whole
of
bunch
people.
out there.
I just want to cut this whole. Let's just cut everyone who looks like me in my profile. But let's just cut them out of all movies. I am 100% on board with black people playing every single role. Every role, it doesn't matter.
So
no.
Look at Trey's comment.
People don't see how backwards that is.
You see Trey's comment?
Fuck that bitch.
Oh.
Where did it go? B Carswell with a $2 super chat. Thank you very much. Black Superman's only weakness is crypto white.
No, it'll be rich white
be
girls. That'll be his weakness. Rich.
It's gonna be the direction of this new movie, especially with the fucking writer that they have for it. It's gonna go that way. It's gonna be like a black Superman versus all these white people and a white Lex Luthor, because they're not gonna race swap Lex Luthor. No.
Oh, what do they do with Lois Lane? Will they just do the whole? They'll make Lois Lane Asian, maybe. Just do the whole thing.
Just go all the way.
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out, people. I'm just throwing it out. I don't know.
Deranged Lunatic, aka DL, with a 99-cent super sticker. It's a unicorn. Thank you.
What the heck is up with that
avatar? What is that?
Is that a kid like pulling down
a
mannequin's bra?
Yeah. It looks like it's a kid breastfeeding. That's what it looks like. Thank you for that. Thanks so much.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, okay.
Lois Lane don't want no scrub, says Josh Anderson.
Change the channel name back to I need to do that. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Why, what's the name of it now?
Stephanie. It's like my Twitter name.
Why'd you change it?
Because my second channel, the new one that I created,
Oh, that was My Nerdy Home now?
that one was my name.
What are you going to do with that second channel?
I think what I'm going to do with that channel is post all of my live streams on there, but also do some reaction videos. And then most of my like Batman content on there as well, because I built a big audience on there with Batman, the Robert Pattinson one.
Wait, is the other Batman movie coming out with the guy from
Twilight?
that was a vampire? Yeah. Richard Hawkins. What's his name?
What the fuck is that? It's Robert Pattinson. Pattinson. That was Richard. What did you even say? Richard Hawkins?
I was guessing here.
Oh
I've had some wine. It's late night over here on the East Coast. I'm just sipping on some wine and enjoying. My night is just beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
You look beautiful, Steph.
Thank you.
And everyone in the chat is beautiful. Look at that. And Lethal is beautiful. Lethal touches me in a special way on the weekends.
Oh my. Look at that. Speaking of Lethal, for $5, Steph is taking me to America to crush some American vagina. Wow. Yeah. I don't know. I think Jay would take that. You don't need the vagina. You can take Jay.
I'm sorry. I'm a one-woman man now.
Thank you, Lethal.
You can have all
I kind of want to kick your ass. I just spilled my soda.
Steph is beautiful. Jay is just, hey, buddy. Thanks a lot.
I'm cleaning up. I spilled it all over me. And this is a new hoodie, too. God dang it. I spilled my soda all over me. Let's transition, shall we? Let's continue with the cringe.
More cringe.
Yeah. Let's talk about Marvel. Cancel.
Yes.
Let's talk some Marvel. Because I saw this and I was just like, what the hell? What the hell is this? What is this? Where the fuck is it? No, that's
I really want to know who the big bad is, and I'm afraid that Fortnite exposed it as Galactus for this next phase. Oh my gosh, this is who approves this crap?
I have no fucking idea.
And I'm like, hey, we've got a new Captain America. It's going to be Native American. Here, what do you think? Kickapoo. Kickapoo will be a Captain America as well. And you're like, and you bring that costume over there? I'm like, that's Kickapoo?
I think that they just need to stop. DC and Marvel, just all companies out there.
Who approves this stuff?
Stop.
Like, that's the thing. That's a great idea. The Native Americans will love it.
Oh my God.
Because,
it's so fucking insulting. It
is
insulting. And the problem is they don't see that. They don't see how insulting this is. They just think, oh my God, representation. We have it's so good. We're building our shield. We're building our shield one layer at a time with all of this representation. When in actuality, this
you
is
name your dog
fucking
that.
Insulting.
Kickapoo, can you come here, please? Kickapoo, it's dinner time. Can you share my screen whenever you're done?
Oh yeah, we can share it real quick.
This is from the Gospel, Mark with a C. He was like, this is how you do representation. This is how you do Native American. He's like, this is G.I. Joe. It's a Native American. Does his thing. He had an eagle named Freedom. That was awesome. And he was like, this is how you do it. This ain't Kickapoo. This guy was a badass. He was awesome. I don't know if anybody remembers him in the chat. And he did his thing, man. He did his thing. It was awesome. Yeah, that's it. He's not Kickapoo. I saw that, and then like there's another picture of him like standing up. Is that in this article?
Oh yeah, that's in this article. So here we go. Native American Kickapoo tribesman as the third new Captain America, and this goes from I'll show it in a little bit, but they debuted a gay Captain America to represent all LGBTQ, and they also debuted a black Captain America. And these are just like little mini things that they're releasing. But yeah, let's do it. Let's go, boom, full woke.
First of all right.
Everybody, representation, right?
Steph, you're a superhero, okay? And it's time to fight crime. When you see this costume from Kickapoo, you know it takes him 6 hours to put it on. I'm sorry. By that time, the burglars escaped. All right? You ain't got time to put this thing on when you see the full... Unless he just walks around and watches TV like that. I just can't. Oh my gosh, it's coming.
It's coming, yeah.
It's awful.
Wait, hold on. I didn't go through it. Okay. Marvel has revealed Native American Kickapoo tribesman Joe Gomez as the next Captain America-inspired hero who will make his debut this summer in the United States of Captain America miniseries. So that's this. It's a miniseries. Created by geoscientist Leapin' Apache writer Darcy Littlebadger Strangelands. And I can't pronounce those names. The Captain America of the Kickapoo tribe will make his debut in the 3rd issue of the miniseries, crossing paths with Steve Rogers, Sam Wilson, when their search for their stolen shield of Captain America leads them to Kansas. That's another thing here too. His name is Joe Gomez.
Not a little Latin-y?
Yeah, his name is Joe Gomez.
Hola. Oh my God!
His name is Joe Gomez. Oh man. Something I love about Joe is his day job. It represents everything he stands for as a hero. See, Joe Gomez is a construction worker, a builder in a world plagued by destruction. Every time a spaceship crashes into a bridge or a supervillain transforms a whole city block to rubble, people like Joe make things whole again. Work like that seem like thankless, but Joe genuinely enjoys helping his community survive, and thrive.
All right, I'm not trying to say anything here,
And look,
but
he is. There he is.
I've seen a lot of movies, and the Native Americans weren't too happy with with us coming in there and messing up their land, okay? I don't think he's going to be like, I'll build it back up again, sir, because I'm Joe Gomez, the builder. Look at this outfit. Look at these socks. What kind of shoes are those that he's wearing? How do you get those on? How do you run around with this stuff? Like, it's dangly. It's like lacy. Like, how does that work? Does he take the things off his shoulder and throw them like a frisbee?
I know, it's horrible. I believe
what's
like
in
this,
the pouch?
I believe like this right here is like their concept art before it goes to like this right here, right?
But what kind of mask
this is the
that?
end product, but this is the concept art. Now, how awful is this concept art? If I saw this and I was like, seriously, like why with all of that? I think Alora was commented like under my picture when I showed this, and she was like, that's I think she said like that's tribal like dance, traditional tribal dance. It makes no sense with him wearing that. So it's just like, let's just take like the most stereotypical thing that we can with Native Americans, and we're gonna put him in it. Let's just put him in it. And that's incredibly insensitive. They're trying to be woke. It's so woke that they end up insulting the people that they're trying to like represent, you know, because it's just like stereotypical Indian. Let's put feathers on him, feathers around here. I wouldn't be surprised if they had like put beads on him somewhere, or if they made like his star out of turquoise, you know, because that's how they see them. That's how they see them. It's so incredibly insulting to people.
This guy looks like he's going to a party. I mean, look at the mask. Number one. Yeah, this is terrible. And then, you know, it must take a few hours to put that up. I want to know what's in the pouch. What's he's got? What does he have in the pouch? Or maybe it's not a pouch.
That's not a pouch. Yeah,
well, see, you've already lost me then. If you don't have a pouch, where's his shield? Does he use a shield like Captain America, or does he use something else?
I don't know.
I'm surprised they didn't give him a bow and arrow. And I hate to say, like, I hate to be that guy, but I'm just saying it wouldn't surprise me in the comic book if you see him
with a bow and arrow. That's what I'm saying. They're trying to be
disgusting,
so woke that it ends up being incredibly racist and insensitive, which is horrible. It makes it seem like the Native Americans have not progressed past, you know, cowboys and Indians. Like, it's just incredibly insensitive. And now this is just the third one. Once this came out, I was like, okay, like, they obviously are doing this on purpose. They're doing this on purpose because the first one that came out was, I believe,
troll
like,
you the whole time.
I have no fucking idea. I'm just ignoring him. I'm just ignoring Lethal.
Okay. All right, I got it.
The first one that they released was the LGBT, the gay Captain America, and they have him in the most, in like this prancy pose, right?
Why is he wearing a scarf?
He has a scarf around his neck. So they're intentionally doing this. They're just like taking stereotypes, like, oh my god, let's like make Captain America, okay, he's gay, sure.
A prancy
but
pose?
let's put him in a prancing pose. So woke, it becomes insensitive.
Is that overalls and chucks?
It is. Overalls with a fucking scarf around. Why
And a
the scarf
scarf.
around his neck? I don't fucking know.
Well, what's he gonna save?
There we go. That's him. That's the concept art of this one right here.
Hey, this is terrible. Like, who's gonna buy this?
You know, and to me, I'm just like, okay, so they realize that they're doing this on purpose. They're trying to represent all these different groups, but they're doing it in the most insensitive way. Why does he have to look feminine?
I'm actually a little disappointed they didn't put the rainbow flag on the
shield or on his overalls. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then they have, so that was the gay Captain America. And then they had I had to go back to StreamYards.
Yeah, what's going on with that? Where's the rainbow flag? I'm a little disappointed.
And then we had the black female Captain America. And
Whoa.
you remember this one, right?
Oh yeah, the one leg.
One leg. And I was like, why does she have a leg missing? Why is there a leg missing? Well, it's because, and she's wearing red shoes. Because, you know, people of color, they have wild shoes. They're always wearing wild colored shoes. And why is she missing that pant? Why is she missing a pant leg? Well, it's because black people roll up their pant leg, right? Well, we can't have her with a rolled up pant leg. Let's just remove it altogether. That would be awesome. Let's give her a hoodie. They're doing this on fucking purpose. And it's
That's
horrible.
so weird. Why would you?
They're doing it on
I'll be right
purpose.
there to fight crime. I only got to put on one pant leg and I'll be there. It's like that's
giving her.
dumb.
Look at her shoes. They're like pretty much untied. They're gonna come off her feet.
Yeah, that's like she's gonna drop a hip hop album at 11, fight crime at 2.
They're gonna come off her feet. Her
Yeah,
boots
that's-
are untied.
That's like
But
New York. They trying to wear New York Timberlands. She got Timberlands on.
She got Timberlands on, except
She
they're
ain't
red.
tying 'em. And what's up with her hair? Is those dreads or?
I don't know. They look like dreads. They look like
All right.
dreads. But that's what I'm saying. It's so woke that it's insensitive. It's like, let's just take some stereotypes about
Is Trey in
all
the
of
chat?
these different
What do you
groups
think?
of people. Let's just take all of these stereotypes of all these different group of people and let's put them in all of these different characters. So they're doing this on purpose, and it's horrible. It's horrible, and they don't see that. They don't see that. They don't see how insensitive it is. So
What about like
cringe.
yeah? Because remember they gave us Safe Space and Rewind and whatever and then they just disappeared. Those characters never really showed up. They introduced them and were like, here's Safe Space and
Oh, that was from New Warriors. That got that never got that never got released.
They were
it was
kinda
so
like-
bad.
yeah, they were
really
like, hey,
quickly,
oh, go ahead.
Daniel
Oh,
J
thanks,
for $2.99. J 5 out of 10.
Appreciate it. I guess
Thank
it's
you,
better than
Daniel.
a 2.
Pastor G, WBN Disney needs an enema. Wokeism is cancer that destroys good story writing. It's all about virtue signaling now in this crybaby culture. Absolutely right. 100%. Yes. It's all about virtue signaling. That's what this whole mini-series of Captain America is. It's all virtue signaling, and it's so woke, it's insensitive. I don't know who's going to buy this, but it's not for me, so I'm not going to give them my money. B. Carswell for $2. Marvel should bring back a Steamboat.
Uh-huh.
Google it.
Well,
Thank you, Vikar, as well.
They can bring back a lot of characters, but we're gonna get 5 Captain Americas. Makes instead of creating a new one. Makes perfect sense.
And then Lethal with the $3 super sticker. It's a pear. Mwah, blowing a kiss with little hearts. Thank you, Lethal. All right.
Well, that's
I
nice.
won't beat you up now. And then Crazy Cat Guy for $3 as well. It's a corgi saying, hey, how's it going? It's going pretty good. Thank you very much for the $3 super sticker. Thank you for the super sticker. Let's see. Let's do... I don't have a lot of clips. I need to get more clips. Boom. Yummy.
Oh my gosh, B. Carswell.
What?
I didn't know it was this. Yeah, don't Google that on the stream. Oh.
Okay. So yeah, Marvel with their whole Captain America miniseries, it's bad. It is bad. It's insensitive. And I really hope that people don't back this because it's just... Oh, he said don't Google it on stream. Yeah, it's just really insensitive. And I just can't imagine why they think that this is any good. It's horrible.
It's not good. It sucks. Are you allowed to like look at that without...
Yeah, I can
going on.
sharing.
Okay, yeah, it's in the private chat.
Okay.
No, it's trash. and it's like, hey, buy this, and then they wondering why. Like we read week after, you see it now, week after week, and like month after month, where they're like, well, we had to fire more writers today. Well, we had to fire more. Well, we had to do that. It's just like, what is? Of course you had to, because nobody wants to buy this anymore. That's why I was saying on my live stream, independent creators, man, now is the time
Absolutely.
to shine, because no one wants to buy this crap.
No one wants to buy it.
And I love Marvel, but this is...
Yeah, I love DC.
So stupid.
But yeah, the direction that they're headed is just, especially Marvel and Disney.
I don't even know what...
So bad. And
I
that's
hope we can look... Go ahead, sorry.
That's why manga is doing so well right now, because they're just like, fuck that. We don't want that shit in our manga. And, you know, storytelling takes priority over that. They don't deal with any of that. They don't want to deal with any of that. Lethal says, send me the link. I want to see.
I don't know how to send it to you.
Just put it in the group chat.
Okay. No, that's the thing. It's like, I hope we can look back at this time and go, what were they thinking? You know, and like, they're going to run out of money. They're going to run out of a lot of stuff eventually, because everyone's going to spend everyone spends their money on independent creations and stuff like that, or they're just going to have this ridiculous division of wokeness where they just kind of keep to themselves. But you look at like the biggest woke news outlet, it's not Vice, it's oh my gosh, it was one of them, and then yeah, Lethal, and then they all lost their jobs. They were like pushing all this woke news, and then they had to go under because nobody was buying their stuff. And they were just like, what? No, I wasn't CNN. It was the guy Mendez was a part of, the guy who wanted to like destroy YouTube, Alex Mendez, I think. He wanted to destroy YouTubers and destroy YouTube. And he was like, he fought Crowder. This guy fought Crowder for a good minute, and then he got Crowder demonetized and all that stuff. And then his news agency went under, and now he finds himself on YouTube. It's such a crazy story of how this woke culture just keeps losing money, and they don't know what to do. So
yeah,
it doesn't make any. It's like, do they not see? You know what I'm saying? Vox. That's it, Daniel. Thank you. It's Vox. That's right. Vox. That's right. Thank you.
Yeah.
So
well, Jeremy always says it. You know, get woke, go broke. But apparently they just they're insane, because that's the definition.
Well, some of these companies,
that's the definition of insanity. You know, it's doing the same thing, expecting a different result, but you never get one. They're insane. Woke people are literally insane. They are insane. B. Carswell, all woke companies have steamboats in their closets.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Speaking of things in closets, something was leaked. Let me pull it up really quickly. I have it. About the Walt Disney Corporation, who claims that America was founded on systemic racism and encourages employees to complete a white privilege checklist and separates minorities into racially segregated affinity groups. This was
That's
nice.
Fun.
Thank you, B. Croswell, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Let's pull that up, shall we? Now, Jay, you said you took this. Where's it at?
I took the privilege quiz.
You took the privilege quiz?
Yeah, and there's absolutely, I don't care who you are in the world, you're gonna check off one of those things. You're privileged. Mm-hmm. I don't care who you are in the world. There's no way they made that to where not one person can read that and not check off anything. It's impossible.
Yeah. So this was leaked, according to a trove of whistleblower materials. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if this whistleblower was a person of color who found it incredibly insulting. Honestly, like that wouldn't fucking surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. But Disney has launched a diversity. Yeah.
Can I say one thing about this that a lot of people missed? I called my cast member friend when this leaked, and I was just like, "Hey, this is going on Twitter. Is this real?" And they told me, they said, only in California, only in the California Disneyland, not in Florida.
Oh God, California.
So I wonder if it had. And listen, it's terrible. Like, I'm not defending it. I'm not saying anything. And then even on the pamphlet, when you read through it, it says Disneyland, which is California. It's not, doesn't say Walt Disney World. But I'm just saying, I'm not defending it. But I wonder if, like, the government ties had something to do with this as well. And they all just did it together. So since it's just such a mess over in California.
It is.
You know?
It's ridiculous. It's so backwards over there. Apollo! Disney can't do this. He also says this is illegal. Hi, Apollo.
It's not mandatory, but it's available if you feel... You know the one thing, Steph, I want to ask you about this that I asked the chat. There's a term floating around that I'm unfamiliar with, and I asked because what they call the Latin organization to fight diversity, they call it OUTLAWS, which is very unique. I've never heard that before in my life. I don't know what that means. But they call the Hispanic Latin people Latin X. Like,
you've never heard of that?
I'm saying, is that like, that's not a good term. Like, Latin people don't like that term.
No, not at all. No self-respecting Latino or Latina would label themselves as Latinx.
What does that actually mean? Does that just mean like...
It's because in the language that we speak, there are gendered ways of saying, you know, a man or a woman, a mother, a father, a grandfather, a grandmother. It's gendered. Everything is very gendered. So for people who don't know their gender, they're not sure what they are, they felt very excluded from the language because there's nothing that represents them. So they created Latin X.
See,
but in doing that, they're like completely just trying to I don't want to say rewrite the language, but they're trying to like just disregard it and just be like, no, you're doing it wrong if you speak this way.
I'm glad you said that, because somebody in the chat said, I'm Latin and this means this. They said that it meant that it's Xing out your heritage and making everybody want, like, so no more Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans. It's one group instead of your heritage, which is ridiculous because there's Venezuelan, Colombian, El Salvadorian, Guatemalan. I mean, you can just go on and on of the different cultures.
That's because in all of those different language, there's gendered terms. In all of the in the language, there's gendered terms.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That's-
it's like your Latinx.
What? That's so
Which is stupid. It is.
crazy.
It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
So if you heard someone say,
I thought Steph was half black. If she, no, I'm full Mexican because I'm not half black.
so if someone comes to you and if someone comes to you, Steph, and go, oh hell, you're Latinx, you would be like,
I'd be like, no,
no,
sorry. Exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Put your sorries in a sack, mister. So, the people of color. I don't know one black person that likes that term.
No, because it's just another way of saying colored people. That's
Which
it.
is a terrible thing to say. Yeah, like on the Dark Council, they're like, if I see one more POC white person use that, I'm going to snap off. I'm like, oh. Wow.
Yep. Fuck Latinx.
Look at
They
that.
hate that
Look
term.
at Soul Assassin coming
I
in
know.
hot.
Look at his avatar, bruh. The Predator looks fucking awesome. It is, Naaman's, it's a manufactured term. Yep. So fucking ridiculous.
Is that
it's so
how they
funny
all
that
want
on
us all to
Twitch,
live?
on Twitch when they were like celebrating, let's celebrate Latinx, and they put like all of these really racially insensitive things as like their new emotes, and it got like it went so horribly wrong for Twitch. They had to like apologize and everything for being so insensitive. That's what I feel like these companies are doing. They're being so they're trying to be so woke that it just comes off as incredibly fucking racist as fuck. And that's what this is right here. That's what
Terrible.
that's what Disney right here is doing. So according to a Trove whistleblower, Disney has launched a diversity and inclusion program called Reimagine Tomorrow. Reimagine Tomorrow, which includes training on systematic racism, white privilege, white fragility, white saviors and microaggressions, and anti-racism. Disney claims that America has a long history of systematic racism and transphobia, and tells employees that they must take ownership of educating yourself about structural anti-black racism and not rely on your black colleagues to educate you, which is emotionally taxing. That's just so fucking
Submit.
stupid.
If you're white. Or you can't work here.
That's just so dumb. Take ownership of educating yourself. Remember like for a while they were like,
ownership?
you know, educate yourself. I'm not going to educate you. You educate yourself. Educate yourself. And it's emotionally taxing. It's emotionally taxing for every single black person to have something horrible happen to them because of their skin color. Every single black person has led and had the same experience. And you need to learn about that. Don't ask them about their experiences because it's emotionally taxing for them. It's so incredibly bad for them that you can't have them relive any of this because it's just too emotionally taxing. You do your own research. That is just fucking stupid. Let's just group all of this one group of people. Let's group them all together and have them have the same life experience.
Segregation.
And the same life experience. Every one of them has had the same life experience. But don't ask them about it because it's emotionally taxing. That's just so stupid. White employees are told to work through feelings of guilt, shame, and defensiveness to understand what is beneath them and what needs to be healed. That right there, work through your feelings of guilt, shame, and defensiveness. Like, don't get offended by this training. If you're offended by this training, it's your problem. It's your problem. You obviously have something wrong with you as a white person. You're obviously dealing with some sort of racism yourself. You need to look inward, and figure out what type of racism that you're dealing with. Because this training is not the problem. You're the problem. You obviously have a problem with you. You have a problem with black people, maybe, or with
inward.
Look inward. You have a problem with black people, maybe, or maybe you have a problem with gays and lesbians. It's your problem. It's not this training problem. There's something wrong with you, and you need to look beneath and find what's in there that needs to be healed. I like how they use that. Find what's wrong with you and figure out what it is so it can be healed. Heal yourself. Heal yourself of your whiteness, your white privilege. Heal. That's so fucking dumb. God.
Ain't no one paying my bills but me. Where's my privilege? I still got student loans and I'm old. Who wants to pay for that? I didn't go to a top school. The freak. My parents didn't pay.
Disney.
The heck, man. You know what though? I honestly would love to sit through this class.
Cults be cultin'. That's exactly what this sounds like. God, it sounds like a fucking cult.
Like, I want to go there and be like, I feel like my white privilege is getting in the way of me doing my job as a greeter at Epcot and sweeping up the cigarette butts. So can you please put me through the cultural appropriation class, diversity, so I can learn better on how to pick up the trash at Disney
That's
World.
another, oh my God, that's another fucking thing, okay? These poor workers, these poor fucking workers. I've worked at a theme park. I know what
It's pretty rough.
It's horrible. Like, I fucking hated it. It was my first job ever. I did it for like 4 years, and I hated it. I loved that I had my own money, but I fucking hated working there. I hated the guests that came there, and it was fucking hot as hell. I'm in this like thick fucking uniform because that's what was required of us. We had to wear this thick uniform in 100-degree heat, sweating my ass off, and a guest looks at me and they're like, you need to smile. You need to smile. You're supposed to be here for us to have fun. You need to smile. And it's like, bitch, I'm hot. I am so freaking hot right now.
Yeah, Florida's...
and hot. For them to like be... not only do you have to deal with the guests, not only do you have to deal with the fact that it's so freaking hot out, not only do you have to deal with your whatever you have going on at home, not only do you have to deal with your managers, your schedule, all of that shit. Not only do you have to deal with that, but you also have to look inward, figure out what's wrong with you, because you have a problem as a white person, and there's obviously something wrong with you. You have to deal with your privilege as well in order to work here at Disney. You have to deal with your privilege. That's just so fucking stupid. It's ridiculous that they're making these people go through this class. I
cleaned up the bathroom and I feel that I'm having privilege problems right now. Can I please go through your 6 months course of diversity cleansing?
I know, and there's so many people. There's so many different people that work for different positions. There's a position at Six Flags where like the person just goes through the park cleaning up the trash. That's all they do. They walk around with a broom and a dustpan and they clean up after the guests. They clean up all the trash that the guests leave behind. Like, that's their job. That is their job. They clean. They just clean. They clean the trash.
Disney has waivers. Like, you could be hired to wait. Like, so they just position you. I kid you not. They literally stand there. Have a magical day. Yeah. Like 8 hours. Have a magical day. Have a magical day. Have a magical day. Have a magical day over there. Mm-hmm. Magical day. Yeah.
That's their job. They're doing this in the heat with like this hot uniform that they have to wear. And not only that, but they have to deal with their white privilege.
The Latinx people weren't waving back. I must have a problem. I need to take the diversity class immediately so I can solve this issue. Please help me. Help me, Disney.
I got soda all over my glasses.
I'm sorry.
Because I spit it up.
That's my white privilege problem because I should be drinking the soda, not you. So I need to take the education class too. Looking forward. Ow.
My emojis. Thanks for using them, Daniel. Thanks for being a member. Oh, wrong one. Wait. Oh no, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Okay.
I'm gonna be at Disney tomorrow.
Disney tells employees that they should reject equality or equal treatment and instead strive for equity or the equality of outcome. They must reflect on America's racist infrastructures and think carefully about whether or not their wealth is derived from racism. So let's also don't just look inward, but let's look at where you come from. Let's look at your family, where you come from. Is your wealth where you came from? Is that derived from racism as well? What the hell is this class? This is so fucking stupid.
Man, I got a job. I worked at a movie theater. It was terrible. That's how I bought my first car. I didn't have no wealth. Movie theater. I got fired from that job too. because I let my friends in for free because we were all poor. Thank you.
This right
And I
here
had to find
next.
another job.
Participants are asked to complete a white privilege checklist. I am not white. I am heterosexual. What the fuck does being heterosexual have anything
There's
to
the
do with anything?
checklist right there.
I am a man. I still identify as the gender I was born in. So if you still identify if I still identified as a woman, then there's a problem with me. Because I don't identify as something different. I don't have pronouns in my bio. I still identify as a woman, and that's not going to change, and I have a problem. I've never been raped. That right there, I had a really big problem with that. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, making somebody reveal that type of sensitive information about them, that experience. It doesn't matter if you're white, black, Asian, Latino, Latina. It doesn't matter. If you had that happen to you, they're making you reveal that in order for you to show how incredibly privileged you are. That is so ridiculous. That is ridiculous. You should never have to reveal that about yourself, because there are fucking some white women that have been raped, and if they don't check that they've never been raped, then people are going to know that they've been raped before. That is just so insensitive to have that be included on this fucking white privileged checklist. And not only that, but they're telling that these people who are taking this quiz that people of color, they've all been raped.
Yeah.
That's just so fucking insane. How could that be on this list? That is any of this shit. How could this be on the list? I don't rely on public transportation. They all do. Look at all of them over there. They all take and rely on public transportation.
I like public transportation.
It's such a shame. I've never been called a terrorist. Oh, you haven't? Look at all those people over there. They have. Every single one of them.
I've been called a terrorist.
All been called a terrorist. This is so ridiculous.
The worst one to me, the one that really bothered me was, if you've never thought about suicide, you're privileged. And I'm like, it's on that checklist. We spent some time on that on my live stream. I'm like, that's a horrible thing, to sit back. I mean, you're putting the thoughts in people's head. Number one, you're like, man, maybe I should think about suicide. And then again, Steph is 100% accurate. You're basically saying that everyone that's not white think about killing themselves every day because they're not white. And you're just like, that's terrible. That's not true.
Yeah.
It's awful. And now you're trying to make certain people feel guilty because maybe they never did think about suicide. And you're like, you should feel guilty about that. You're privileged. Mm-hmm. And you're like, what? No, maybe I love life right now. And I don't, oh my God, it was horrible.
Mm-hmm. Mike Hill with a 99 super sticker. It's a poop emoji.
Yeah, that's what we need. More poop.
It's a poop emoji because all of this is shit. Disney is shit. Lethal with a $5 super chat. Finna get nude and get in the shower. Hot soapy water running down my nude body in 2 minutes. Thank you, Lethal. I'm sure the chat really enjoyed reading that.
My heart started beating
that
faster when he was reading that.
Daniel James for $8. Jeez, Lethal, I didn't need that image. And then puking. Maybe not the entire chat. Fatal.
Just took a boo-boo.
Just took a boo-boo. Going to sleep now for $5.
What kind of men is Daniel? What does he find attractive? Did he ever say? Because
I don't know. Are you going to change?
Does he like blondes? Does he like thin? Does he like...
Fatal J! Sorry, I had to do that.
That's okay. Just curious.
I don't know. Daniel? Jay wants to know your type. Please put it in the chat.
Yeah, what
Alex
is your
McCarthy.
type? Because every time we talk about men, he's disgusted, but then he says he's gay, so I don't know.
Alex McCarthy with 99-cent super sticker. It's a poop emoji because Disney is shit. Yep. Oh, quiet, baby-faced one.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Jay is interested.
I am. I'm interested. I'm curious. Like what he finds attractive. What's wrong with that? Not for myself. He lives in Australia.
Oh, so if he lived here, it would be more of an option for you?
No, I don't swing on that tree, but I'm just saying, like, I was just curious because every time a man like brings up something, he throws vomit emoji. I'd only be happy dating myself. Got you, Dan. No, he does this to me too. Got you, Daniel. Got you.
So white privilege, all these quotes. I can take a job with an affirmative action employer without having my coworkers on the job suspect that I got it because of my race. You got the job because they needed people, and you were one of the best candidates for the job. It's so stupid. I'm never asked to speak for the people. Oh, I'm never asked to speak for all the people of my racial group. I've never been asked to speak for all of the Mexicans ever. Never.
You know what's going to happen, Steph? This was going to happen. A year or two now, somebody's going to go and be like, hey, I want to be your boss. Well, you can't. Or can't I? I'm a minority and you're privileged. Step down. Or we'll make you take this diversity class. And then Disney's going to be like, I guess we better give them the job. And eventually, other people are going to learn that tactic because that's just how they're going to. That's how they're going to do things. This is like awful.
It's pretty much already happening. They're using. They're using that to get whatever they want or to make people feel guilty. All right, self-assessment. How privileged are you? Let's look at this checklist. Well, the first thing, I am white. So you're already bad because you're white.
Already privileged. Yeah.
Already privileged. You're white. You're born of the skin color that everybody apparently, if you are a person of, if you're a POC, that everybody wants, and we really, really would love it if we were white, but we're not. So we're not because we really want that privilege. We really want to be white. And we don't have that privilege, but we really want to. And you should feel guilty because we don't have that skin color.
I feel guilty, man.
Feel guilty for us. Feel bad about us. Feel bad about yourself. Feel bad for us. It's just so fucking stupid. I'm sorry. It's so backwards. Remember when women were like celebrated for their bodies and boobs were celebrated? And people it was just being celebrated everywhere. Now it's like
I, for one, still celebrate boobs. Mm-hmm.
I know that has nothing to do with this, but like it was just things have gotten so fucking backwards now. You know, what do they want women to be? You were just celebrated. You're the quality. It doesn't matter if you were white. It didn't matter if you were black. Your individualism was celebrated. Now it's like. Everybody needs to have pronouns in their bio. Everybody needs to...
Okay.
What?
I got something for you. Everybody knows I run park hopping over for Geese and Gamers. I'm in a little bit of a war with other theme park channels, and one guy that really hates me because he's kind of big around the edges. I don't know what else. He lives life to the fullest. Does everybody understand what I'm talking about? He's a ton of fun. All right. He wrote a letter, complained, did a video to Universal Studios about one of their rides because he didn't fit in it. And he wants the ride changed so that he can fit in it and enjoy it. I'm not kidding. He did a video crying about a ride that he won't be able to ride because he can't fit in it because he's living large. I don't know how else to say it. I'm trying not to fat shame here.
He's fat.
He's really fat. And so now he's complaining. So what he wants is Universal Studios to stop the ride, rebuild the chairs so he can fit in it. And he's not happy. And he was like, I refuse to go to this park unless they change it because it's not fair to people my size. Now, listen, you could have a ton of fun, but this guy is like 3 tons of fun. Okay. And
he's a boulder.
and he's that mad, and I'm sitting here like, what is your problem? Like, what? I'm tall. There's some things I can't do. What am I gonna do? Go complain? Rebuild your building so I can fit in it properly? No. Like, gosh, whatever.
Yeah, that's stupid. I'm short. I can't reach shit at the top of the shelves at the supermarket, but I'm gonna complain.
So you want them to rebuild the whole
and make them like
thing.
go down to so that I could reach it whenever I go to the supermarket. I want everything to be little.
That's what I'm saying. That's how these people think. You owe me, so redo it, or else I'm gonna talk bad about you. That's the whole mentality here, and it's just you're just.
I think it's fucking stupid.
It is
because
so
a lot of the rides a lot of the rides already have like the seats out front, so you can sit in them.
That's the problem. He went to the ride. He got on the tester seat, and they were like, "We're sorry, sir. You don't qualify." All right, go on a listen. If there's big people in the chat, I'm not saying live your life, have fun. But if you want to ride rides and you're overweight, lose some weight. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Like, if not, then respect the rules that are there. I don't know what else to say, but it was just so, Look at Trey's comment.
There was a ride when I worked at a theme park. There was a ride that it was like a roller coaster that I could just barely get on. I was like right there. If it was like higher than like this right here, it went like right here on me. It just hit me. So if I was just a little bit shorter, I wouldn't have been able to ride it. You're exactly right. Some tall people, they were the skinniest people ever. But the straps wouldn't go down on them because they were just too tall. Yeah. They were too tall to ride. They got up. No big deal. I'm tall. I can't ride this ride. Damn. There's another ride that I could probably get on.
But did you see that video of all the extra large women dancing and they face swapped them for Friday Night Tights?
Yeah.
And they're like celebrating their obesity and saying like it's okay, but it's like it's not very healthy. But I'm just saying,
not very healthy, but most of these people already know. They kind of go into the theme park, to most theme parks, knowing like, okay, well, if I have to like ride a fucking scooter the whole day, if I'm as big as a boulder and I have to ride my ass on the scooter the whole day because I can't walk fucking 10 feet without losing my breath, and I have to ride on the scooter the entire time, maybe, just maybe, I won't be able to get on every single one of the rides. They go in there with that mentality, and I think that this man is just like trying to shame them to see if they'll bend to his will because of everyone's success in doing so.
You see John Pearson's comment? That's what's up. I'll read it. You don't have to highlight it. He said, yeah, there's a popular vlogger in Cali. I know this guy. I've seen his vlog. Big dude. He's motivated to lose weight so he can go on the rides that he's too big for. He doesn't play the victim.
Yeah. There you go. That should be the mentality of people. But no, it's let's change everything to suit me because I don't want to change.
Yes.
I don't want to change this about myself. So you have to cater to me, please. There's nothing wrong with me. It's you. That's the problem. And that's just the horrible mentality of people. So the first question, or the first privilege self-assessment checkoff, I am white. Next, I have never been discriminated against because of my skin color. Well, apparently a lot of white people right now are being discriminated against because of their skin color. So I would have to be like, yeah, Jeremy probably can't check that, and Ryan, because they're being discriminated against because of their skin color, because everything right now is just bad because you're white. It's just so stupid. I have never been the only person of my race in a room. What in the world?
I have, but not in this country. When I lived in Haiti, I would go to the churches or the schools. I'd be the only white dude there. So,
oh my goodness.
Does that count?
Yeah.
I guess so.
You wouldn't check that then. I have never been mocked for my accent.
I have. Again, in Haiti.
I have, but because sometimes my twang comes out because I'm from Texas, and they laugh. I get laughed at sometimes.
Yeah. We all make fun of. Listen, I'm friends with Fatal J. He makes fun of my accent. I make fun of his. That's what we do. That's not a privilege thing.
No, it's not. It's basically wherever you're from, you're going to have an accent.
When I go to Georgia, I can't order food from McDonald's because I don't understand what anybody's saying. That's not privilege. Anyway. So dumb.
I have never been told I am attractive for my race. Oh, you're really pretty for a Mexican. What the fuck? I have never even...
Not once.
Wow.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Wow,
If a bunch of black women went, that white boy's fine, I'm gonna love that. I'm happy with that. Tell me that. I'm okay with that. Dang, look at that.
God.
Look at that white boy walking by me. God dang, that's what's up. Hey man, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. When I was in Miami and we walked past them Colombian girls and they're like, "What's up, white boy? Come on." I'm fine with it. Privilege.
This next one, I've never been a victim of violence because of my race. Gosh, I'm sorry, but they're acting like this is a daily occurrence, like a victim of violence because of my race. Like there's droves of people that are doing this to...
I was robbed at 7-Eleven at gunpoint. I lost my Sprite.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people
what?
I'm pretty sure a lot of white people who go to marches right now are being attacked because of their race. I'm sorry. This is so stupid. I've never been called a racial slur.
Yeah.
I've never been called a racial slur.
I've been called cracker many times. I'm offended.
I've never been called a racial slur. Maybe Lethal has called me something, but he's Australian. He doesn't count. I've never been told I sound white. I've been told I sound white. But I'm from Texas. What
does that mean? You sound white.
I speak English. I speak English really well, but I'm Mexican, so I should have this Mexican accent.
So they're saying white people sound more educated than the rest of the class. So if you sound white, you sound educated.
Yeah, if you sound white, you sound educated. You sound like you were actually taught to speak English properly. And because I'm Mexican, I mean, I obviously speak Spanish. So why don't you have an accent? You're speaking really white right now. You sound so white. You should be proud of yourself. Wow, you sound so white right now. Give me a fucking break. I mean, come on. That's so stupid.
Wow.
You sound white because they expect all Mexicans to have this Mexican accent.
Wow.
And for black people to talk like a gangsta or something because they apparently, I don't know, fucking stereotyping all of these people down to shit. This is horrible.
You can skip a couple of them because they're weird.
Yeah, a stranger's never been asked to touch my hair or ask if it's real. Wow. I've never lied about my sexuality. What is... Okay, whatever. I've never had to come out.
Lied about your sexuality?
Yeah. Well, because, some people haven't come out yet, so they haven't...
So they lied?
They lie because they're not ready to come out. It's a choice, yeah. It's a choice whether or not they want to come out, and that's the next one. They don't come out until they're ready. So I've never had to come out. But that's just...
Okay.
I've never doubted my parents' acceptance of my sexuality. See, that's the thing here, too. Again, these are very personal questions. If they're not ready, if someone is having doubts about their sexuality or thinking about coming out, and they haven't even come out to their parents yet, but they're asked to take this fucking quiz and, I have to mark it on this quiz. I need to write this on the self-assessment here. That's just incredibly invasive. It's horrible. It's so intrusive to somebody. I just can't imagine how they're getting away with this.
But they're trying to say you should have a perfect relationship with your parents, and I'm sorry, I don't think that exists. You're gonna fight with your mom.
Now,
You're gonna fight
nobody
with your
has the
dad.
most
You're gonna
perfect...
disagree. You're gonna think you know everything, and they don't. Like that's
In like a fucking
adolescence.
Stepford paradise, like you would have the perfect relationship with your parents, but nobody has a perfect relationship with their parents. Everybody went through puberty. Everyone had their fucking teenage years when they couldn't stand anyone around them, least of all their parents. You know, nobody has the perfect childhood. Nobody has the perfect growing up experience. There's always turmoil in every single family. Of
course.
So to make it seem as if like, oh, if you're white, you had the absolute perfect growing up experience because of your skin color. No, absolutely not. And this is just so this is so stupid. I feel comfortable in the gender I was born as. I still identify as the gender I was born in.
So that makes me privileged?
That's privileged. Yeah. That's privileged because you don't know how what it's like to live as a trans person. So you're privileged. That's dumb. Here we go. This is getting into women. I've never been catcalled. I have never been sexually harassed or assaulted. I have never been raped. That is so fucking intrusive. That's like that, I don't remember what it's called. I don't remember the video or what it's called or anything like that, but someone like had them take like the same type of thing, a white privilege, thing, where they had all these students in a line, and he just was reading from something, and if you've had that experience or you've never had that experience, you would step forward, right? And it forced these kids to reveal a lot about themselves. The people that were left at the back and had never had any of this experience, like they were felt, it's like shame. Let's just shame you and remind you that you've never had any of this growing up. But like they're kids, so it's like, it didn't have anything as intrusive as this, but still it's the same type of thing. But this right here, like I would honestly get to like maybe the third question and crumble it up and throw it away and leave. But this right here, I don't understand how they're getting away with this, because this, you should never have to reveal that to anybody, least of all your fucking employer. There's no reason for anybody there's no reason for anybody to fucking know about this. And it's so dumb. And to feel shame because you've never experienced that's something that no one should ever have to experience. And you shouldn't feel shame because you've never experienced that. This is trash. This whole thing is trash. Let's see what else. I went to summer camp. I went to private school. I graduated high school. I went to an elite college. I graduated college. God. And some people, like, they're expecting all the white people that are taking this white self-assessment, how privileged are you, they're expecting them to like check off every single one, right? Because they're just putting everyone in the same group and being like, oh yeah, you're totally white, you've had all these experiences. Like, I want to show you how incredibly privileged you are. Not everyone has had the same experience, and there are some poor white people out there, and maybe this would make them feel bad about themselves when like maybe a lot of boxes aren't checked. So this is just horribly...
Take your checklist and go apologize. Yeah.
God.
Steph, I'm sorry. I went to college. Forgive me.
So stupid. This
you didn't forgive
ridiculous.
Me? Wow.
Oh, I went to college. Nothing to forgive. I went to college. I went to a private school. I went to a private high school. I went to a private college. I went to an elite private college. So, I mean, what does that say? That says that not everybody who is of a particular color of skin has the same experience as the next person. And no, I didn't get into these colleges or whatever because of my fucking skin color. I got into these colleges by working my butt off and getting good grades and getting scholarships. Like, that's so fucking ridiculous. It makes me angry because it's so insulting. It's so insulting to work so incredibly hard, and then they just think like, you probably had a lot of bad experiences as a child because, yeah, people only see your skin color and that's how it's always been. No, motherfucker, that's not how it's always been. B Carswell for $5. Thank you very much. One time a black girl told me, "Damn, you're cute for a white boy and dance like a black man. I had fun. Also, I've been called a Nazi at least 50 times. Oh, God.
The only reason you graduated college, Steph, is because you're Latinx.
Ugh.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine people actually think that? That's like unbelievable. Mm-hmm. Unbelievable.
Miss Martin Muses with a Rose 99-cent super sticker. Thank you so much, Teresa.
Oh, Teresa.
Thank you. Okay, I don't know if she saw this, but like on my first stream, it was such a shock and that I was monetized. When I got a rose from Teresa, I almost broke down and started crying again because I did. I almost broke down and started crying again because like Teresa always gives everybody roses, you know, and I would always see that modding for everybody. You know, and I was always like, thanks for the super sticker, Teresa, and it's always a rose. And you know, waiting that long time to get monetized. And just, you know, being in everyone's stream and modding their streams and thanking everyone for their super chats. Thank you for your super stickers. You know, and Teresa always gave everyone a rose. To get my first rose from Teresa, I almost broke down and started crying. It was just like getting, you know,
I know.
Ryan is always like, I don't know why she broke down when Jeremy sent her a super chat. And it's just because, you know, I didn't. Passage. It's like, it's like a rite of passage, and I didn't realize that Jeremy watched my shit, so I was just like really surprised by it. I was really humbled and honored and surprised because I respect Jeremy so much, and for him to do that, it was a nice. Really nice. And then, like, you know, Teresa gave me a rose and I was just like, oh my God. Yeah,
that's nice. It's nice.
I cried with Jeremy. I was almost started crying. I had to like really swallow it down because I didn't want to stop the stream I didn't want to stop the stream and like I did when I started crying when Jeremy sent the super chat. So yeah, Teresa, if you didn't know that or if you didn't see that,
I sent her $100. She's like, "Hey Jay, thanks." And technically, I sent her very, very, very first super chat a month ago.
He did, yeah. He sent me. He sent me a super chat through text. I thought it was adorable. But thank you for the rose, Teresa. Daniel for $8. I sincerely hope I enjoy having a peen is a question because that means I'm privileged.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that, it was, well, it's not I have a peen, but it was like, I still identify as the gender I was born in. No, Teresa, all the roses. Peen. Yes, Teresa has the best roses. She does. Lethal. Steph went full Jarbo and cried for $2. Shut up, Lethal. Whatever.
Full Jarbo. She's got to put her hand up.
John Parson with $1.99 corgi. He's a corgi and he's smiling.
Aww.
Thank you.
That's nice.
Let's move on to this right here. Finally, Disney has launched racially segregated. They're so woke, they've become racist. Segregated affinity groups for minority employees with the goal of achieving culturally authentic insights. The Latino group was named Hola, the Asian group was named Compass, and the Black group was named Wakanda.
Wakanda forever!
What's the goal? The goal of this? Our people at all levels reflect the life experiences of the audiences we want to connect to. Our environment promotes curiosity, innovation, and ideas from all people. Our work is relevant to a rapidly diversifying audience. So
I never heard of Ola. Is that part of the language? Ola.
So,
how creative.
Right, but this is what's funny about this, right? Because earlier,
I'm part of group. Hello.
Where's it at? It's like at the very beginning, right here. Earlier, they were telling their employees that where is it?
They're telling them something stupid. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Where is it? Oh God, where was it?
I want to be part of.
They were telling them like, oh, here we go. Take ownership of educating yourself about structural anti-Black racism, and not rely on your colleagues to educate you, right? But then let's split up our minority groups into the little segregated groups, and let's have them teach us about their life experiences, because
white people are going to teach.
Let's have them teach us about their life experiences, because we want to reach out to more people like you. So can you please teach us? So it's a contradiction in itself. It's so ridiculous.
I want to teach about Compass fortune cookies.
Oh, and not only that, but I'm pretty sure that like the white privilege check right here. Where is it at? I can take a job with affirmative action employer without having my coworkers think that I got it because of my race. And now we're just, let's just split all of the people into like different groups because of their race. This is so backwards and ridiculous. So OUTLAW is the Hispanic Organization of Leadership Advancement. I like that. I like how they took OUTLAW and they were like, let's just not call it, we need to make it something, right? Hispanic Organization for Leadership Advancement. It's so fucking stupid. Oh my God.
Drunk 3PO, we're called Group Yahtzee. Oh, thanks for clearing that up, Daniel James.
Look at Trey. Fuck affirmative action.
I know. Oh, there's Latinx word.
I want to be the yellow one. There we go. And then here we go. The Pacific Islanders, Asians, and their allies are in the group Compass. There we go. They are Compass. They're in the group Compass. And yeah, here we go. Wakanda. For all Black people, Wakanda.
I mean, I really do. I really want to be at the round table discussion for the people that are making this stuff up. Like, I really just want to hear them. I want to hear them talk this through and go, this is a great idea. How will we help our Black talent and Black business owner? Let's call it Wakanda. That's a great idea. We could also promote our movie at the same time. We could promote our Marvel character. We could do it all together. And why do Asians have compass? What is that supposed to mean? Is that part of the Silk Road navigation? Is that a Marco Polo reference of people traveling? What is going on with that one? And why is the Spanish called hola? Hello? That's it? Because, when you take Spanish in high school, that's the only word you remember. So they're saying that white people can only remember hola, como está. So let's just make it part of the pamphlet so I can remember that hola is part of a Latin heritage word. That's what they did. Done.
Yep. I completely agree. This whole training is just backwards. It's so backwards. One breath. Like this right here, their mission is to activate, build, and foster a community within DCPI that sustainably attracts, retains, and advances the careers of Black talent, as well as guide and influence DCPI's business understanding of the Black consumer voice is indispensable to enhance our products and consumer experiences. So before they were like, don't ask them about any of their experiences because that's considered insensitive. But here they need to have an understanding of the Black consumer. So hey, in this group, this is where we speak about that. We need to learn. You need to educate us about that. But out in the workforce, no. But in this group, you're safe. You can do that. And also, like, a part of that white privilege test was, I didn't get this job, or I didn't get this advancement because of my race or whatever. Well, this right here, they're going to foster a community within that sustainably attracts, retains, and advances Black careers. So you're telling people that that's what we're going to be doing from now on. That's just so backward. This whole training is ridiculous.
Steph, can you imagine? Let's just say, all right, you Mexican heritage, proud. You go there and you don't get a job, and you're like, Disney, what's the problem? I didn't get my job. Take this and go to the OUTLAWS group, and they're gonna help you figure things out. Is this the OUTLAWS group? Because I didn't get a job. Like, are you helping me out here? Can you imagine being a black male and being like, hey, I think there was some funny stuff going on down at the, where they sell the Mickey ice cream bars. I wasn't happy. I think we need to restock. Oh, it's a black man. Go see Wakanda. Here you go. Here's your papers. God. Go to Wakanda and talk to them and make it happen. Could you imagine like being told, we want you to go to Wakanda, a made-up place in Africa that was surrounded by walls because they didn't want to let other African tribes in? That's what they want?
Yeah.
Huh.
This is so incredibly backwards. It's really bad.
Is this the Compass room? No, this is Wakanda. Compass is 2 doors down. And be a little quiet because we don't want to disturb the OUTLAWS group. They're loud talkers. I don't know why the OUTLAWS group are loud talkers, but they just are. Just kind of go across. Have you ever been in a room filled with Latin people? It's loud, very loud, but it's a loving loud. I don't get it. And their laugh is amazing. I'm just saying, y'all do big food, big loud noise talking, big loving. Like, that's what I love about the culture. It's amazing. So there you have it.
Just here we go. This is my
it's so dumb,
just, bruh. Like, why? Why does this training exist? Why does it exist? I have no idea.
Because Meg from Project Stardust probably works for Disney and says, I have something that we can use to teach diverse training here for our employees that feel the need that their privilege is giving them the advantage because they went from cleaning the toilets to cleaning the sinks. And we don't want them to feel bad about that. Honestly, isn't that stupid? Oh
my God! Go. Look, he goes. They actually called it. Yeah, they actually called it.
I really want to go through these classes. I hope they have a virtual. That's what I need to say. I need a virtual classroom because I don't want to get COVID. I don't want to get the coof. Sorry, I almost said it. So, can I have the virtual classroom of Wakanda, please? Like, I want to know. I want to watch. Oh man, I wonder if that's available. That would be fun to look up.
It would be.
Oh, I'd roast that all day, man. Or Compass.
But yeah, this whole training, the person that leaked this, good for you. Good for you leaking this. Good for you being the whistleblower. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a person of color who was just like...
Surprised it wasn't leaked before. Like, this is a pamphlet they hand people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't be surprised if like someone was sent to the OUTLAWS group and they were like, what the fuck is this?
Exactly.
What is this? Because this whole thing is incredibly insulting. It's so insulting, God.
I mean, can you imagine a big corporate meeting and when they're walking out, like Bob Iger's like, if you see white people, hand them the pamphlet of privilege. Make sure they get that. And then you hand the wrong pamphlet to the wrong. I'm not white. I'm Cuban. I'm so sorry, sir. You can report me at the OUTLAWS group. It's down the hall to the left. All right, I'll do that. What's your name? Benny. Okay, Benny, you're reported.
This is so dumb. What is this?
Come back to me with your checklist and apologize, please.
Jay, don't share you love of Dr. Was. Almost kidnapped there. What's that?
Don't share your love of the DR. Was almost kidnapped there. The Dominican Republic. Is that what you're talking about? I love the Dominican Republic. It's one of my. I'm actually going there in a few months. I'm gonna record.
I said doctor.
Yeah, I think he meant the DR is short for Dominican Republic. So I love the Dominican Republic. Have you ever been? I love Mexico too. Have you ever been? Mm-hmm. I've been to Tijuana a few times. In my younger days, but yeah. It's a lot to do there. Yeah, anyway.
Gosh, yeah.
Oh yeah, horrible. Amber Productions. I know we're about to wrap it up soon, but yeah, what if you're mixed? Would that be confusing?
It'd be we
now have the OUTLAWS Wakanda group that'll be starting next month for those that have a mixed mom and dad.
I know, right? Look, what if you're Hispanic and Black? Where do you go?
I know.
That's the thing. That's also the thing. Like, we're so incredibly like beyond this that, you know, it's such a melting pot. It's such a mixed group and diverse group of people. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Disney? No, you're light-skinned, but my mom's Hispanic. Sorry, but you're too light-skinned. Your dad is probably white, so you belong in the white group.
Yeah. Where's the other checkbox?
You don't look the token Mexican way you probably should look. Let's just get you over there. It's just so dumb. It's so
well. Now they
dumb.
they did pass the diversity clothing and tattoo is acceptable now for Disney. So if a woman wants to dress like a man, if that's a thing, basically that's what I'm not saying that that's what they were saying. If a woman wants to dress like a man, she can. And if a guy has and if they want to show off their tattoos, as long as it doesn't have a bad word on it, they can now. If they want to have purple hair, they can now. Like all that stuff was like passed. So
yay.
I guess that's whatever makes you happy.
I guess so. Someone must have been complaining that they wouldn't let their individualism shine.
Yeah, it was like some of the women wanted to dress differently, and they were like, "What's up with that?" Most people don't really, you wear your work uniform, you want to take it off immediately when you get home. It's like, this is what I do. Like, I don't care.
I know. Everybody dressed the same. It was like a t-shirt and shorts.
Yeah.
A thick-ass fucking t-shirt and shorts.
If you work at Walmart, it's a blue-collar shirt and khakis. Like, that's it. There's nothing else. So...
Yeah,
Trey's Steven. Right. It's called a job. You're on the job. Here's your uniform. That's right.
I know, motherfuckers. It's called a fucking job. Just do your job.
That's right.
Do your job. It's called a job.
Black pants and white tee.
What's sad though is that companies are having to do this or having to cater to a lot of these people because of the fucking what is it called? Turnover, because the turnover rate. If they're not happy at their job, especially these new
that's the problem children, that's what we were talking
especially
about,
these new children coming into the workforce, if they're not happy, they're just gonna quit. And so that their turnover is awful because these people are just like, oh, I can't show off my tattoos, fuck it, I'm gonna quit this fucking job.
Exactly. What? That's what we were saying earlier. I can't have my purple hair, I can't have, oh fuck it, I don't need this job, but
I can go find another one.
I know, those are they cater to these people. It's just like the fat man that can't ride the ride. Let's be honest. He's like, I want you to cater to my lifestyle. And so somebody complained and Disney's like, all right, let him wear. And that's the problem. When you start giving in, they keep pushing. Mm-hmm. They keep pushing. And eventually you're going to go to the Disney or wherever and you're going to be like, who works here? Oh, that guy over there. Well, what? I'm not going to talk to him. He looks scary. He's weird. He looks like he's sick. He's got flakes coming out of his ear. He's not clean. I don't know. I'm not dealing with it. So it's like, that's what's going to happen eventually.
Yeah.
And then someone's going to come in and like be the big jerk like years down the road and go, wait, what were we thinking? No, everyone's wearing white tees and jeans, like whatever. If you don't like it, you could quit. We'll pay people to do it.
There's people who will want the job.
And then there'll be a whole group of people like, I can't get hired anywhere. We'll cut your hair. Take a shower.
Yeah. Let's bring that back, please. God.
At least be clean.
Take some pride in the way you look at work. Take some pride in that.
I know. Jeez. Take a shower.
God. Where did Steven thing go? Where did he go? Oh, here we go. Disney is just a sad company now. It's so incredibly sad. Mike Hunt with a $5 super chat. Bunch of fire emojis. Thank you, Mike. Thank you for that super chat. Daniel Romano is here. Hey, Steph.
Hey.
What is up, Daniel? Unfortunately, people just need to fucking stop catering to these people. Who fucking cares about the turnover rate? Now, people are looking for jobs right now. So, Let's change some company policy. Let's stop catering to these people. because they're gonna quit and they're gonna be forced to fucking take the job at the theme park of, you know, sweeping trash the entire day. So it's just sad, but that's all we have. That's all we have for today. We've been going for 2 hours. Thank you so much, Jay, for being
I know
here.
no one can replace Mara, but I did my best.
Yeah, I think the chat would have appreciated it a little bit more if you had come on stream wearing a bikini top, but, you know.
Maybe next time.
Maybe
I'm a little
next time.
depressed because my Dogecoin is tanking.
Oh, no.
Terribly.
That means my Dogecoin is tanking.
Like, it's like everyone's tweeting about it. Everybody, even celebrities, they're like,
oh, no.
it's just falling. Like, you could literally, like, I'm watching it just slowly die. That's so crazy. It's like slowly dying, like right on,
Shut
like
up.
live.
Oh my god.
That's crazy. And I was hoping
I should
if
have
it,
sold it earlier today. I told myself like, oh,
I was thinking that too. I was like, if I was waiting for it to hit $1, because if it hit $1, I'm quitting my job. That's how much. That's how invested I am in this.
Wow.
Just so y'all know. Yeah. And I was like,
look, Daniel says anyone watching Elon on SNL, maybe
No.
that's why it's taking.
that's what people are saying.
Yeah. Great.
Anyway.
Great stream, both of you. Thank you, Mo. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mo.
It was a good
My dude
show.
right there.
Steph and Jay, says Corey.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Single songwriter, thank both of you for making us laugh.
That's all
Much appreciated. Thank you so much, everybody, for showing up. People watch SNL.
Exactly.
I guess so. Melissa,
Thank you.
great stream. Steph, love you, girlie. Thank you, Melissa. Cuba, I love the show. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. Thanks, Jay, for showing up, taking Mara's place. Didn't wear a bikini. That's okay. Not a problem.
I'm not wearing pants though.
Oh, there you go. There you go. We just can't see it.
But you just got monetized. We're gonna.
Everyone can imagine Jay without bottoms, and that's what I'll leave you with. Jay not wearing pants. He's full Donald Duck in it.